Hello again, Kingston Town Administrator Keith Hickey with the latest edition of This Week in Kingston for the week ending August 13th, 2021. Thanks for watching. As everybody's aware, our COVID numbers continue to increase, not only in Kingston, but state and nationally. Right now, Kingston has 33 positive cases of COVID. So we are increasing. I just, again, ask people to be safe where they can be. Fortunately, if you're watching this before Sunday, the 15th, you have an opportunity to go to the Kingston Intermediate School between the hours of 10 and 2. We're offering COVID vaccinations. They're free of charge. You can walk in, although I will tell you we already have 100 confirmed appointments. So you may have to wait a bit if you walk in. If you'd like to make a reservation, you can go to vaxfinder.mass.gov, and it'll give you the option to choose the location. I believe it's the fourth location down is the Kingston Intermediate School, and you can book an appointment between the hours of 10 and 2 to that best suits your schedule. But again, I urge everybody who wants to get vaccinated, it's a great opportunity to do that pretty quickly and get you at least your first shot, if not your second. We will be holding another vaccination site at the intermediate school in the future. Once the people who have been vaccinated for the first time this coming weekend have waited the appropriate length of time, we'll be scheduling another vaccination clinic to get people their second shots in that particular case, or anybody who wants their first shot. So again, everybody's saying the best way to reduce the risk is to get vaccinated. And I understand it's a personal choice, but it's something you might want to think about. And that's for COVID. Moving on, a couple of things to go over briefly from the Board of Selectmen meeting this past Tuesday night. The Board of Selectmen held a public hearing, pretty well attended by residents of Indian Pond Estates. Indian Pond Country Club is looking to extend one of their liquor licenses to the golf course. They were unaware they needed a license for the golf course, and the town wasn't aware they were selling alcohol on the golf course. So for the past 20 or so years, Indian Pond Country Club has been selling alcohol on the golf course without the appropriate licensure. When we made them aware of that, they've stopped selling alcohol and came in this past Tuesday night for a liquor license. It was tabled because the board voted 2-2 to deny the request and 2-2 to approve the request. We had a board member missing. So the decision of the applicant was to continue the public hearing until August 24th, the next Board of Selectmen meeting, and the board at that point will bring the issue up again and discuss it and ultimately vote whether or not to extend the liquor license to the golf course on the 24th. Another topic that was we started conversation with on the Tuesday night, the 10th, was whether or not the board would be willing to sell the town-owned property on 10 Maple Street that used to house the fire department. It's a small piece of property, about just less than an acre. It is contaminated. The soil is contaminated from not only use from the previous owners, but use when it was a fire station as well. So there are no grant funds out there to fund the cleanup of that. It's a surplus piece of property. It's right now used for cold storage. We've had at least one chemical leak on the property since it's been abandoned as an everyday fire station. That's costing us and our insurance company money and might be worthwhile selling. There is a developer who owns the property around it, and they have an interest in purchasing that if they were the high bidder for the sale. So the plan is to have me go back in meeting in September and present some additional information to the Board of Selectmen and see if they have enough information to make a decision on whether or not they want to sell the property. A couple of nice things that have gone on in town. One is we have a new library director, Donald Cohen. Colin started this past week. So he's finishing up his first week. Had the opportunity to meet him at the Board of Selectmen meeting on Tuesday night. Seems like a tremendous guy. Our interim library director was very, very excited to have him come on board. Very, very capable guy, very well qualified, and we're excited to see what he can do to continue to improve the library offerings that we have in town. The recreation summer day camp program closed up today. Unfortunately, it closed on Friday the 13th with one more positive COVID case. So we closed the camp down a day early, and we'll be getting anybody who needs to be notified so they're aware of what's happening and the fact that their child might have been exposed to COVID. So moving forward, we have another board meeting on the 24th of August. It'll be another busy meeting. And we have a lot of other things going on. We're starting to plan for our fall town meeting, which again is November 16th, Tuesday, November 16th. And we'll be working on putting together some information on that as well. So with that, I want to wish everybody a happy and safe weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week. Thanks for watching.